It has been 1 day since we knew where Chris Chan was. That's right, the title of this video is no lie. Welcome to, I don't even know what to call this anymore, stalking Chris Chan, I guess? I swear, it's almost like he has reached Brad Pitt level of fame or infamy, because he literally cannot go to a Walmart without people snapping candid pics of him and putting them online for brownie points. I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate it because it gives us some information about his well-being, but it's still unfortunate that he can't go in public without people secretly taking pictures and videotaping him. Thankfully, that's all these people seem to have done. It only takes one random lunatic to go up to him and start berating him about his crimes. Then he'd probably fall into the fetal position, which we've seen him do before in public. As bad as what Chris did is, he still deserves to be able to walk around in public. He hasn't had his trial yet. He is clearly a mentally unwell individual. But because I know that there are people out there with good intentions who just want to know what's going on, I will update you on the situation with everything that we know and everything that we are speculating right now. These pictures were taken yesterday, May 1st, in a Walmart. I find it highly suspect that the first indication we have that Chris Chan is on the outside, that it was the 1st of the month. There was actually a period earlier in time where we thought that Chris was being transferred, and it didn't happen until the beginning of the next month. That's just kind of how paperwork works when you're in jail. So even though we've known for a while that he made bond and was being released, we didn't know if he was still in holding, if maybe he was in some other sort of facility, but clearly now he is able to roam around freely. Whether yesterday was the first day he was capable of doing that, we don't know, and we will not find out. The first of these pictures were taken by somebody who supposedly saw Chris in Walmart, and they uploaded them to the internet. This photo is actually of the Walmart security camera system. They took a picture of the computer displaying the security cameras. Apparently, this guy gave these pictures to his friend, and his friend then told the internet that Chris was seen at Walmart and his friend worked at that Walmart. Obviously, these stories are impossible to verify. We don't know if maybe these were taken by the same person. We don't know if maybe the friend that uploaded them is the same person who took them. He just wanted to maybe distance himself from it, because he would definitely get in trouble if Walmart knew he was putting pictures from their security system on the internet. Very shortly after these pictures were posted online, this video emerged. This is technically all the hard evidence we have. 4 photographs, 1 photograph of the security camera, and 1 video of Chris walking down the street. With that said, that's not everything that's been posted. The guy who took the photos and claims that he was basically following Chris around the Walmart says that Chris bought a Nintendo Switch. This would seemingly imply that either his old stuff from Barb's house was thrown away, or simply that he's not allowed to go back there and claim his items, meaning he would have to, in quotes, have to, buy another Switch. They also claim that Chris arrived on location in a large van that was driven by a woman, and that he then got out of the van, came and did his shopping, and then went back into the van. This would seemingly imply that he is in some sort of assisted living, or halfway home, or something like that. A situation in which he's not entirely on his own, he's not actually free to walk around in public, but he can go shopping without someone there holding his hand. Again, no hard evidence that's the case. Part of me is really only inclined to believe that because that's what I want the situation to be. I want him to be under the guidance of the state. You can go back in my videos 2 or 3 years before any of this nonsense happened and see that I said that the best endgame for Chris Chan was a government-run facility where there was someone taking care of him and preventing the trolls from getting to him. A couple days ago, there was a claim from one of the former Praetors that Chris was bouncing from home to home with people on the outside, people who were his friends, his followers, his supporters, people like the Praetors, that he was crashing on couches, that he was basically homeless. He had made his bail, but he had nowhere to go. They said that he was disheveled, that he smelled bad, that he had Cheeto dust on him. This story was so stupid and so suspect that I didn't cover it because it is complete nonsense. I think the condition that Chris is in these pictures probably indicates that that is not the case. He does not necessarily look like somebody who has been homeless for several weeks. And if he really was staying with people who were taking advantage of him, I would doubt that they would allow him to go in public like this, where they would know that people could take pictures of him. So thankfully, I think that this debunks that stupid story. Now, this story came out yesterday afternoon, and I was only able to make a video of it right now, but if you were following me on Twitter, I was posting about it right after it happened. So if you want more very quick updates, you should follow me on Twitter at GiBi_Devon, which is GIBI_DEVON. There's already a lot of speculation about where Chris might be, what halfway house he's staying at, or who he is staying with. None of that will be covered on my channel. But I do want to thank pvz.pshooter on TikTok, quick_moments on TikTok, Reddit user Alternative Roof 1940 took the video and some of the pictures shown here, and Helena for bringing some of these images to my attention, as well as general information about Chris. Reminder to speculate responsibly. I have a video about the Lane Chew manifesto coming out in a couple days, which obviously was recorded before this news. Keep an eye out for that.